Hey guys, so I got the sudden urge to make something really low effort and really fucking stupid after I finished my Veilguard review, so this is it. Hope you enjoy it.
Now we come to scenes we'd like to see, so if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, I'll read out this week's topics, then we'll see what our panelists can come up with. Okay, here we go. The first subject is commercials that never made it to air.
New, nothing in a tin. Does exactly what it says on the tin.
Want to stop perspiration for 24 hours? Then do fuck all for 24 hours.
Do you want to leave your children a lump sum after you die? Me neither. So get on bet.com. Stick it on the horse.
Is your bed wet first thing in the morning? Have you got bird shit in your hair? You need a roof.
Do you keep falling over and you're not sure how to respond? Try TripAdvisor.
Want a great way to lose weight that's also good for the environment? Die.
Things you wouldn't hear on a history documentary.
It's on this very spot in Dallas, overlooking the president's motorcade, that John F. Kennedy is going to die.
I'm walking on the outside of this castle because of my National Trust lifetime ban.
And so the king appointed a viceroy as a replacement for his regular Roy. This was a time before Sigourney Weaver, when everyone else had to weave their own Sigourneys.
Incensed that both Henry and Edward had become king, Thomas the Tank Engine plotted revolt.
Today we look at one of the key figures of the Ming dynasty, your mum.
Unlikely things to hear in hospital.
I'm a junior doctor and I get paid enough.
I am the leading gynecologist in this hospital. I work in the cafe, but I'm a bit of a legend.
We've had a look at your X-ray, and what we've found might alarm you. There's a big skeleton living in your body.
Unlikely lines from a thriller.
Welcome to my haunted mansion. If these walls could talk, I'd almost certainly have masturbated less.
A shark from Jaws has spawned. It's baby shark, do. I don't care who you are, I will find you and I will kill you, or someone of a similar racial profile.
Just when I thought the case couldn't get any worse, it didn't.
Unlikely things to hear at an award show.
And here's a tribute to all the people who haven't died yet, but I really hope they do.
Welcome to the Tonys. If you're not called Tony, fuck off. The Uber driver of the year will be here in 4 minutes.
Unlikely things for a sports commentator to say.
Welcome to the Tour de France, presented by Francis Della Tour de France.
And he's gone down in the box. Fair enough, here's her birthday.
Has that crossed the line? She's calling HR, so I think it did.
Unlikely lines from a romantic novel.
Turn the light off, she said. What about all the boats? Said the lighthouse keeper.
I'm not the most sexually minded man, George told her, and I know that the average man supposedly thinks about sex every dick sucking. 6 seconds.
Anastasia Steele stood in front of Christian Grey, dressed as a mummy. Oh, I'm sorry, she said. I thought you said you were into bandage.
Carry me upstairs, she said. I'd rather not, said the lighthouse keeper.
Simon sidled across the nightclub floor and used the one chat-up line he knew always worked. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Lucifer!
I wish I knew how to quit you, said Michael, honking another massive line of cocaine.
Rejected exam question.
History of modern art, question 1. What the fuck is that meant to be?
Political science. Boris Johnson is set to be the next Prime Minister of Great Britain.
Please explain how without using the term clusterfuck.
If Mary has 6 apples, Thomas has 4 apples, and Gavin has a knife, who has the apples?
Solve X and Y by asking my ex, why?
Chemistry. Do we have it? Because I just feel like there's a bit of a thing between us.
Unlikely lines from a horror movie.
Oh, so your name's Hannibal and you're a cannibal. So what does your friend Hedophile do?
Hey, guys, it's me, your token black friend from the start of the movie. I survived!
Yeah, I've got a 6th sense. It's called style. Who wants to see dead people when you've got clothes like this?
You know, maybe the real monster was the friends we made along the way.
Things you wouldn't hear over a tannoy.
Please do not leave your children unattended. Unattended children will be removed and destroyed.
And if you look out of the window on your left, you will see Christ the Redeemer, because I've crashed the plane and this is the afterlife.
This is your pilot, Captain Mohammed Qasim. Psych, it's John Smith.
Unlikely lines from a blockbuster movie.
We are a race of super-intelligent beings who come from Uranus. Why is everyone laughing?
There's only one superhero who can get into this frozen meal. Leave it to Thor.
Unlikely things to hear in a religious programme.
And there's the priest wearing a special new dog collar for the event. Welcome to Fetish Week on Songs of Praise.
In Judaism, there is no hell, just a Labour Party conference.
And then it rained for 40 days and 40 nights, which I can only assume had something to do with the homosexuals.
Unlikely lines from a costume drama.
Lord Windermere is famed for his opulent balls. I've heard he wet shaves them.
That new servant girl is so cold and unresponsive. Watch this. Alexa? Alexa?
My heart is in my mouth. My liver is in my anus. Jesus, this corset is tight.
As the ruler of this country, I demand some respect. When you see me, you will bow and you will say, yes, queen.
Unlikely things to hear at a wedding or funeral.
Yes, I know it's traditional for the bride to have something blue. I just don't think you should have dug up Grandma. At least George died doing what he loved. Heroin.
Today is not a sad day. It's a celebration because, after all, Trevor was a prick.
Does anybody else find there's a seriously inconsistent tone at this wedding or funeral?
Right, so that was definitely something I just did there. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. I might try this again in the future, just with a different game, because I've gotten pretty much everything I wanted in Veilguard. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a good day.